Everybody in this industry is having the same conversation right now, and it goes like this: I can't find good techs, and I want to push back on that kindly. Most of the salons I hear from don't have a hiring problem. They have a capacity problem wearing a hiring problem's coat. I'm Maya, this is Pressed for Profit, and today we're going to find you hours in the week without adding a name to your payroll. Quick word from the people who make this show. Pressed for Profit is brought to you by nailprinter.ca, the official and only North American distributor for O2 Nails nail printers. Anything on the site is 10% off with the code PRESSED. So here's the belief this show keeps coming back to. Salons that only sell time will struggle. Salons that sell experiences and personalization will win. And the trap in a busy season is that you feel maxed out, so you reach for the most expensive lever in the building. You go higher. Most owners think capacity equals bodies. One more tech, one more chair, one more line of revenue. But actually, a hire is a fixed cost you start paying before that person is fully productive, in a labor market where staffing and turnover are consistently named as one of the top operational challenges in this industry. The Bureau of Labor Statistics puts the median manicurist wage at $16.66 an hour as of May 2024, with employment projected to grow about 7% through 2034. Read that the way an owner should read it. The competition for those hands is going up, not down. Hiring is not a lever you want to pull twice by accident. Here's what I'd do first, and almost nobody does it. Audit where your chair time actually goes. Most owners have never timed their own menu. 1 week, 3 columns, service, booked minutes, actual minutes. That's it. I'll tell you what usually falls out of that sheet. The base services run roughly on time. The money services run long and get charged short. The custom art, the detail work, the client who arrives with a photo and says, "Can you do this?" Those are the services with the highest price on the menu, and very often the worst revenue per minute in the building. That's the real diagnosis. You are not out of techs, you are out of minutes, and your minutes are leaking into the least profitable part of the job, which is repetition and detail. So before you post a job ad, 3 moves. 1. Price by the minute, not by the name. Every service on your menu should carry a revenue per minute number. Anything under your floor either gets repriced or gets redesigned. 2. Put a box around the open-ended work. Freehand anything you want is an unlimited claim on your schedule dressed up as good service. Turn it into a defined tier with a defined time. 3. Take the slowest repeatable step off human hands. That is exactly where technology earns its keep, not replacing the tech, removing the bottleneck. And that's where a nail printer actually fits, which is a narrower story than the internet will tell you. The printer does not do your prep. It does not shape. It does not do cuticle work. It does not do the finish. It does not have taste. What it does is the repeatable, high-detail decoration that eats your clock. Your tech keeps the craft and the client relationship. The machine takes the tedium. That is how you sell a premium art tier without your Saturday falling apart. Now, the honest objection, because you're thinking it: a machine can't replace my tech. Correct. And please don't buy one believing it will, because that's the version of this purchase that ends up in a cupboard. A printer is a business tool, not magic. If your menu, your pricing, and your marketing don't change around it, it just sits there being an expensive conversation piece. The salons that win with it launch it like a new premium service, not like a gadget. Which brings me to today's sponsor read, and it's a useful one for exactly this conversation. Nailprinter.ca sells 2 machines, and they are genuinely for different businesses. The V11 is 2,999 Canadian. It's the portable one, and it's where most single-location salons and mobile techs start. The X12.5 is 5,999 Canadian. That's the desktop machine, built for higher volume and multi-chair operations. Every machine comes with the free $499 startup package. There's a 90-day return window and a 1-year parts and labor warranty, so you're not betting the business on a hunch. Ink runs roughly $4 a set, and salons commonly price printed art somewhere in the $15 to $45 range, though results vary by business, pricing, local demand, and execution. 10% off anything with code PRESSED at nailprinter.ca. This week's action, and it's one thing. Pick your 3 highest demand services and time them for 1 week. Booked minutes versus actual minutes. One sheet, one timer, no software. That page will tell you whether what you need is a hire or a redesign, and it will tell you before you commit to payroll. If it points toward a redesign, run your own numbers at nailprinter.ca/pages/ROI calculator before you spend $1. Pressed for Profit is brought to you by nailprinter.ca. Code PRESSED saves you 10% on anything. This show is produced with AI assistance. That's your edge for today. I'm Maya. Keep it pressed, keep it profitable.